Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you're joining us from today. My name is Luke, and this is a session run for Swoosh English and Connetics USA. Today, we are going to be looking at some vocabulary. So, hi, Darshana. Welcome to the stream. Bagnik, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Also, welcome. Hello, Alice, joining us from Kenya. Abir, good evening to you, Abir, and welcome to the stream. And hi, Bert, joining us from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So thanks a lot for everybody who has come along to this session. Let's get started. Today, we are going to be looking at word forms. So word forms are a really important thing to get right in your speaking and writing. So let's jump in and take a look at some of these word forms. So when you're speaking or writing, you need to get the word forms right. Word form errors can affect your lexical resource score. So that's your vocabulary score. These are not grammatical errors. They are lexical errors. Okay, so this won't affect grammar. It affects vocabulary. The problem that people have with word forms is that lots of words are related. So we take the same root of a word and we might add a different ending to make it into a noun or verb or adjective. Usually we take the verb and modify the verb. So we are going to look at some examples there. And one of the problems that people have is that when they are trying to use a word, maybe they should be using it as a noun, but in fact they use it as a verb form or an adjective form, and that can have quite a big effect on your lexical resource score. If you are making too many word form errors, you won't be able to score band 7 or above for lexical resource, no matter how good your variety of vocabulary. So it must also be used accurately, and word forms can affect that accuracy. So when you're writing or speaking, you need to think carefully about whether you need to use a noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Think about the grammar, think about how it relates to the other words around it, and choose the correct word form. And if you have a lot of word form errors, it could also start to affect your grammar score, because now you are not writing improper sentences. So be really, really careful with them. The word form error itself is a lexical resource error, but if you have whole sentences which don't have a verb, for example, because you're only using noun forms, that would affect your vocabulary. So you've got to be a bit careful there. Hi, Jayshree. Hi, welcome to the stream. Great to have you joining us. Right, so let's look at a really quick little text here. So read the following text. Think about different word forms for underlined words. So reading through this text, the internet has made the world connected in a way that it has never been before. Connected. What word form is that? However, using the internet can be stressful because you know that your computer faces a variety of threats. Stressful and variety. What kinds of words are those? Every time you interact with an email attachment, it is important to analyze who sent it and why, because it could contain a computer virus. Oh dear. So don't want a virus on your computer. Maybe somebody will destroy all your data, or maybe they'll start spying on you, or maybe they'll just break your computer and tell them that they're not going to let you use your computer until you pay them some money. So important to be very aware of these email attachments. So we've got 3 more words here: interact, attachment, and analyze. What types of words are those? Hi Kishore, welcome to the stream. Emphasis should be placed on emails requesting payments or which ask you to enter your passwords to access content. Emphasis there, last one on our list. What type of word is that? Such requirements often indicate that something is wrong, and you should always contact the email sender before changing any payments information, and avoid entering passwords onto websites that you have accessed through a link in an email. Okay, so definitely when somebody sends you an email requesting some kind of payment, you should contact the sender and say, well, did you really send me this email? If they've just sent you some bank details, this is obviously a sign that something might be wrong. And be really careful if you're clicking on links from emails and they take you to something like a Microsoft login screen. Don't enter your password. It can be quite dangerous. So not just getting English speaking advice here today, also some cybersecurity advice as well. Hi, Safwan. Welcome. Okay, so connected. What kind of word form is that there? Wow, Kishore. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. You can write it all in capital letters on those in the reading and listening. You can, yes, but be very careful about doing it in the comments box because it looks a bit like you're shouting. Okay, connected. What kind of word is that? The internet has made the world connected in a way. The connected world. What kind of word form? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Connected being used here. How is that word being used? That's fine, Kishore. It's fine. Yes, you can write all in capitals. Okay, connected there. We've got an adjective. However, using the internet can be stressful. Stressful. Fancy vocabs really needed to get 8 to 9 bands, Darshana. Yeah, well, it depends what you mean by fancy vocab, and it depends what you mean when you say 8 or 9 bands. It's a bit different in speaking and writing. In writing, you need to be a lot more formal. Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean by fancy vocabulary. You need to be really careful of this idea of fancy vocabulary. Or difficult vocabulary. Students say, oh, I'm going to use lots of difficult words in my test. That is a terrible idea. If it's difficult, it's because you don't know how to use it properly. Yeah. So be really careful. If you think a word is difficult, you should not be using it. There's no difficult words. There's words that you do know how to use and words that you don't know how to use. Not difficult. Words that you do know, words that you don't know. If you don't know how to use it, it's difficult. If it's difficult, don't use it because you'll probably get it wrong. Okay, so advanced. Yeah, advanced is a better way. Yes, you do have to use advanced vocabulary to get the highest bands. Anyway, we're going off task here, guys. Stay on the task. Stressful. What type of word here is an adjective? A variety. Variety? What kind of word there? A variety of threats. That word a gives us a big clue. A variety of threats. What kind of word is that? Noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Any ideas? No. Nothing coming through in the comments. So that is a noun. Interact and analyze. Both of those there are verb forms. Attachment is a noun and emphasis is a noun. And one that I forgot to underline at the bottom here, requirements, also a noun. Hi, Mohammed. Yes, Safwan, well done. Hi, Karen. So welcome, everybody. Yeah, good. Okay. We're starting to get there. Okay, let's move on because we don't have long to do this and there are 8 words. So number 1, analyze. That's the verb form. Do you know the noun? Analyze. How can we write that as a noun or an adjective? Analyze. Adjectives are usually, some types of adjectives are quite easy to make. You can just add a letter onto the end or 1 or 2 letters onto the end of a verb and you can make an adjective form. So Any ideas? Analyze. Yeah, good, Bert. Brilliant. Well done. Bert has got the noun there. Analysis. Well done, Karen. Also, hi, Ruchi. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you joining us. Okay, good. Well done, Bert and Karen, giving us analysis as the noun. Well done, Bless. Bless? Yes, Bless. Well done to you as well. Can you think of an adjective form for analyze? Analysis as a noun. Yeah, good. A bit as well. Can you think of an adjective form for that? How do we make that an adjective? There's a couple. There might be more than one answer. Yeah, really good, Jayshri. Well done, Jayshri. That is quite a high level use of that word. Yes, definitely. Also, linking back to what Darshana was saying, some of these word forms here, like this one, well done, Safwan, analyze as a verb, it's not that uncommon. Being used as an adjective, yeah, people don't do that all that often. So the kinds of word forms you know and use, that is going to draw the examiner's attention as well. Analytic, you could use that as a noun, actually. Analytics used as the plural. Yeah, talking about, for example, Google Analytics. So the answers that we've got here are not. I'm running ahead. No, I gave it away. Okay, analytical, analyzed. The analyzed content was as well. Could do that as well. And analytics, analysis. Yeah, there we go. There's a noun there. Good. Well done, Ella. Attach, number 2. Oh, really nice and easy one. You might get an what on your email. It looks like a little paperclip to show that your email has an what. Be very careful when you click on these. Yeah, good, Bert. When you click on these, you need to be really careful. Make sure that you scan it with your antivirus. Yeah, well done, Bert. And can you think of an adjective form as well? Well done, Karen. Yeah, good. Mohammed, Ella. Yeah, good. If you guys were watching quickly as well, I gave it away to you, but I'm sure you guys knew that anyway. Brilliant students joining us in the stream. Well done, Ruchi. And Abir has also got the adjective form. Yes. Good. So attachment, adjective, attached. Yes. An attached document. My email has an attached document, or the document attached could be used as a verb form as well. Yeah, good, Abir. Abir is running ahead now. Yeah, well done, Abir. So you've got it. Well done. Yeah, so just Abir is running down the list now. Yeah, good. Well done, Abir. Good. Yeah, you could add, yes, you could say, you could use it, Shyama, using the verb ing form. Yes, you could do that. It's a bit less common. Note, there are other word forms which are not included in these boxes here, partly to do with how easily I could make it all fit on the screen, and also the most common ones. Yes, lots of these verb forms, when you add ed, you could also add ing. Slightly different use. Yeah, good, Ella. So Ella has us for number 3 there on Connect, and Abir as well. Yeah, any noun or verb or adjective forms there. Yeah, so lots of these adjectives can be made with ed or ing. That is absolutely correct, Shyama. Yeah, the attaching person, the person who attached it to the email. Yeah, the attaching party. You could describe that. Yeah, good, Ella. So next we've got connection and connected or connecting. Connecting, also very commonly used. When might we use connecting with this verb ing form as an adjective? Very, very common use of connecting. Think about travel. When you're traveling, how might we use connecting? A very, very common use of that adjective form there? Can anybody get it? Connected, yes. The connected world. Connection. Connecting. We might talk about a connecting flight. I missed my connecting flight. Oh no, you're stuck in the airport. Hopefully you don't have to go and get a hotel. Yeah, so a connecting flight or a connecting train. Emphasize there. Yeah, a connecting trip. Yes. Yeah, good, Alice. Yeah, connecting flights. Well done. Yeah. Or connecting trains. Well done, Karen. Karen's got the noun there. Anybody who cares to do the adjective as well. There is a fairly unusual adjective form that we could use here for emphasize. So, yeah, passengers connecting with international flights. Yeah, emphasis. Well done, bless Alice. Yeah, brilliant, guys. Emphasized. Yes, and notice the way that I have spelled it here. I've spelled it ISE because I'm from the UK. The American spelling, they use a Z, or as they say in America, a Z. In the UK, we tend to use S's. But yes, absolutely. Well done, guys. So, emphasis, emphasized, or emphatic. Emphatic, that is a very high level piece of vocabulary there. He was emphatic that he did not steal my ice cream. Yeah. He was emphatic that he didn't steal my ice cream. He emphasized that fact a lot. Emphatic, that is a very unusual word form. If you're using vocabulary like that, your examiner is definitely going to notice. Yeah, good. Well done, Ella. Ella's running ahead here as well. Well done. Yeah, well done, Abir. Well done, Alice. Good. Interact. Yeah. Interacted. Yeah. Yes. Not massively keen on the idea of interactors as an adjective. Because of the meaning, I suppose you could, but interaction, interactivity, there are two noun forms. Interactivity is obviously higher level, interacting. Now, the reason I say I'm not massively keen on the idea of interacted as an adjective, you would describe an interacting object. Yeah? Yes. But remember, an interaction goes two ways. If I interact with something, it is probably interacting with me as well. Yeah, this is interaction, action between two things. So I'm having difficulty thinking of a situation where interacting, that's the one doing it. Yeah, that is the active thing. Because this verb interact works both ways, I'm having trouble thinking of a time when I could interact with something without it interacting with me. Yes, brilliant, Alice. That is missing from our list here. Very good. Interactive, definitely. Interactive. Take off the NG, add on a VE, interactive, like interactive entertainment. Yes. As I said, this list isn't totally complete, but we do have some of the common ones. Yeah, good. Require. Yes, well done, everybody. So requirement as the noun and required as the adjective. You could use requiring. Again, it's probably a bit less likely, but definitely the required documents were sent. I suppose you could say the requiring officer, the officer who wanted you to send the documents. Yes, you could do that. Okay, the next one, stress. What's the noun there? Stress as a noun. We've got Any ideas? Oh my goodness. No, stressful is not a noun. That is an adjective. I knew that I'd made that mistake. Stress, take stressful, move it to the adjective. Stress is the noun. Yeah, I knew that I'd overlooked it, but unfortunately can't edit the PowerPoint and run ahead and change it because of the software. So stress is the noun, stressful, adjective. Stressor, the thing that does the stressing. And I feel very stressed. Okay, and very, very giving us, yeah, good. Good, Abir. Yes, absolutely, Ruchi. Good. Last one, very, we've got here variety. A variety of things and varied. Entertainment in my hometown is very varied. And yeah, good. Various as well. Ella, good. Various. Yeah, Kate, Karen getting stressor there. Stressor. Yeah, the stressor is the thing that does the stressing. So, for example, one of the stressors in my life is when, I don't know, for example, when my son decides that he's going to scream at me, that would be quite a big stressor. Yeah, could make you feel very stressed. Learning English is very stressful. Oh no, Jayshree, I hope it's not too stressful. Okay, so we've had a good look at some different word forms there, a couple of unusual ones. Now, before we close, I'm just going to bring your attention to this podcast from Swoosh English. It's called Our Voices in the NHS. You can find this on Apple, iTunes, and Spotify. This will give you some insights into what it's like working in a medical system in a Western country. I know many of you nurses are planning to go to the USA, the NHS, of course, in the UK here, but definitely in English, you can find out about some of the experiences of your colleagues around the world. And I'm sure much of what they say you can identify with. So do check out that podcast on Apple, iTunes, and Spotify. Other than that, that's all from me today. We are out of time, unfortunately, but thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules. I know for some of you guys, especially on this Thursday session, it's getting quite late. So really glad to have you joining us and lovely to see so many people here. You're welcome, Ella. It is absolutely my pleasure. And I hope to see you next time. Tomorrow, we have the speaking practice where we will have some of our students on the stream as well. So do come along and support them. They are wonderful speakers. And I think last week, one of our speakers had some really tough questions, but handled them beautifully. Let's see how they get on tomorrow. Okay, different topics. Remember, everybody has some weak topics. So let's see if we can get some good speaking from the students tomorrow. My pleasure, Jayshree, Mohammed, Abir. Thank you so much for coming along. Bert, really appreciate you guys coming to these sessions and supporting it. And I hope that they are helpful for you. Anyway, that's all from me today, but thank you for coming along, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our nurses speaking practice. So do come along to that. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.